William Bendix in The Life of Riley. With Marjorie Reynolds as Peg, Tom DeAndrea as Gillis, Lou Jean Sanders as Babs, and Wesley Morgan as Junior. Produced by Tom McKnight and directed by Abby Berlin.
Well, at least your daughter's no house mouse. She gets a date once in a while. Look, Gillis, my daughter could be out every night of her life. I ain't complaining about that. Well, what's your beef? I want her to hang out with a high-class type of fellow, a guy that's got a future mapped out. Well, we better get moving. It will be mapped out. Here comes the super.
This is one of our wing assembly units, Leonard. Good morning, Riley. Good morning, Gillis.
Oh, hi, Super. Hello, Mr. Cox.
Boys, I'd like you to meet Leonard Johnson. Leonard, Riley, and Gillis.
How do you do, Mr. Riley?
How do you do?
How are you?
Leonard came out here to go to college. He's a senior at SC, studying aerodynamics.
Oh, a college man, huh? Well, I hope to be a co-worker right here in the plant.
Yes, I've been showing him over the plant. But I have a meeting in 20 minutes, so I'd like one of you men to take over.
Oh, sure, Mr. Cox. I'd be glad to have Gillis show him the works. Me? I gotta go over it. Now, Gillis, we mustn't keep Leonard waiting.
I'd appreciate it very much. We're always on the lookout for up-and-coming young men, you know.
Oh, sure. I'd be glad to, Mr. Cox. Thanks, Mr. Cox.
Not at all, Leonard, not at all. Fine boy.
Yeah, has he got a steady girl?
Well, I haven't gone into that with him yet. He's a splendid specimen of American youth. Comes of fine stock. Has a brilliant future.
If I could get my hands on some of that stock, I'd have a future, too.
He's also a brilliant student. Spends most of his evenings reading.
My Babsy likes to stay home nights and read, too.
Maybe they should get together.
How about tonight?
Now, wait a minute, Rod. Wait a minute.
But, Babsy, you've got to go out with Leonard Johnson tonight. It's all set.
I keep telling you, Dad, I just can't tonight. Will you hook me up, please?
His father owns Crisscross Crunchies. Think of the discount we could get.
I don't care if he owns a racehorse. I've got a date tonight that I've been working on for weeks. Ouch!
Cancel it. Babsy, Leonard has a flashing smile like Burt Lancaster, a dimple like Cary Grant, and he looks like Tony Curtis. Besides that, he's loaded with fine stock. You've got one hook left over.
Oh, Dad, you've done it all wrong.
Riley, are you still pestering Dad?
I'm merely asking your daughter to do me a simple favor that could do all of us a lot of good.
I can't, Mother. I just can't tonight. Well, leave her alone, Riley.
Okay, Peg. But this is fine payment for all the worrying I've done about my little Babsy.
Well, if you'd stop worrying, we'd all appreciate it.
When she had pneumonia, who walked 2 miles in a raging blizzard for the doctor?
I did.
Okay. But when he stuck the needle in her little arm, who fainted? I did. And when she had...
All right, Dad. I'll cancel my date and go out with Leonard.
You will? Oh, Babsy, that's wonderful. You thank me for this. This Leonard is... That's him. Babsy, answer the phone. Quick, hurry. Tell him that you're studious, faithful, and a good cook. Tell him, Babsy, what... Oh...
Oh, Mother, what are we going to do with him?
I don't know. There are no more Indians to give him back to. Some jerk wants Babs.
Leonard Johnson is no jerk. Go hurry up, Babs. Hello? Yeah, hello, Leonard. Yeah, she's here. Yeah, come on out. Mrs. Riley and I will be in the kitchen when you ask her to go out with you, which she will. Right. Bye.
Hi, Babs. You got stood up too, huh?
Hardly, Audrey. I have 2 dates on my hands.
2? Gee, I had one, but he phoned and said he twisted his ankle. I have more trouble with twisted ankles.
Audrey, would you like a date?
If you mean with Otto, the delivery boy again, no.
I mean with a luscious hunk of man named Leonard Johnson.
Leonard Johnson? He doesn't know me.
That makes it perfect. He doesn't know me either.
I don't get it.
Well, my father fixed it up for me, and I have a date with Bruce Adams that I want to keep, so you can go out with Leonard.
It sounds complicated. Where do I meet Bruce?
You don't meet Bruce. I meet him at the drugstore. You just wait out here for Leonard.
Oh.
All you have to do is pretend that you're me.
I'm you?
Yes. Leonard's never seen me, so you just tell him that you're Babs Riley.
You mean lie to him on the first time out?
So what? He's a college boy.
Oh, in that case, I better take some money.
Oh, you won't need any. He's rich and handsome.
Gee, you think he'll try and kiss me?
He might.
I better tighten my pivot. Last time I nearly swallowed it.
Well, I gotta meet Bruce at Kramer's drugstore. Have a swell time, and don't tell anybody.
Oh, my lips are sealed. But how will I know him?
Well, Dad says he looks just like Tony Curtis.
Oh, God, Bruce. How long do we have to stay cooped up like this?
Just till Leonard gets here. That's him now. In a taxi. I told you he had class.
Well, I still think we should go in there and introduce him to Babs.
Peg, he's the shy type. He'll get all fussed up. Now, let's do it my way, just this once, huh?
Oh, very well, but I still think it's the wrong way.
Hello. You must be Babs Riley.
I must?
Well, this is 1313 Blueview Terrace. And you're the only girl I can see.
Oh, Leonard, let's always keep it that way.
Huh? Oh, I see, but well, where shall we go?
I've always wanted to see Hawaii.
No, that's a little far for a taxi, but... Well, there's the Symphony under the stars, or Othello at the Biltmore. And then perhaps the Statler for a little snack.
How about the pinball machine at Kramer's drugstore? That's always good for a start.
They're getting in the taxi. This is going to be a turning point for our little girl, Peg.
You're an interfering, worrying old nuisance. But you're rather a dear.
Well, I had a lovely time, Bruce. Thanks.
Well, maybe we should make a habit of it. How about another day?
Well, I'll think it over. Call me up soon and see.
Well, I don't think I can make it before tomorrow. So, maybe I should have a kiss to hold me over.
I don't know.
Well, I do. Well, all right, Babsy, give out. How was it?
How's what?
The day with that square who dragged you out.
Junior.
He's not a square. He's terrific. I'm just overboard about him.
Well, I wouldn't get over my death.
All right, let's get out of the ocean and down to facts. Did you make a good impression on him?
I think so. He kissed me goodnight.
He did? Swell.
Well, wasn't it a little early for that?
Heck no. She didn't get in till after midnight.
Junior, were you spying on me?
No. You woke me up singing a kiss in the dark.
He's calling me for another date. And he's got the cutest curly blonde hair.
And the cutest bank account. Blonde. Yesterday, Leonard was a brunette.
Leonard?
Yes, Leonard.
Oh, yes, Leonard. Did I say blonde? I meant brunette.
But if you can't remember what he looks like, you certainly must be in a daze.
Well, this is one daze I don't mind her being in.
Now, wait, Dad. I don't want you to get all fouled up. The fact is...
Forget it, Babsy. I know what's going on. You can't fool your old daddy. Eat, Junior, eat.
I am.
So Babs marries him, and I move in as vice president of Crisscross Crunchies. Stop dreaming, Ryle. So your daughter made a hit. That doesn't mean he's lugging her to the altar. Leonard's half crazy about her. I met him on the way to the super's office, and he fell all over me. What'd he say? Good morning, Mr. Riley. Yeah, he went overboard, all right. I'll bet he's in the super's office right now raving about Babs. His door's ajar. Let's go listen. Eavesdropping ain't polite, Ryle. Besides, you can get fired for it. No. This is a family matter. Come on. This is wrong, Ryle. This is wrong.
Tell me, how did your date with Riley's daughter turn out?
Well, to be truthful, I haven't the words for it.
You see that? She knocked him speechless.
There is the stupidest girl that ever stood on 2 feet. She's a drip.
A trip. Called her a trip. She made an impression, all right. I'm sick, Gillis. Let's face it, Ryle. Babs is a drip. But don't worry. Someday a group will come along. Carry me back to work,
That's stupid. That's absurd.
But I heard it with my own ear.
Well, I don't know of a more intelligent girl.
Well, you can't judge about people, Peg, when you get too close to them. Now, you take you, for instance. To me, you're beautiful.
Well, thank you, dear.
But to a monkey, another monkey is beautiful.
Men are all alike, Babs. That Leonard said he's never had such a night in his life. And I haven't heard a word from him.
Bruce is different. I know he likes me. He proved it. I can't understand why he hasn't even called me up.
That's life, Babs. For the playthings of men. Fools. Just fools. Well, goodbye.
So long, Audrey. Hello, Dad.
Hello, Stoop. Hello, Babsy.
Did anyone call me?
Babsy, I got a book for you at the library. I want you to read it from cover to cover.
Why should I read important events of 1938?
Well, so that when you go out with boys, you know how to talk to them.
I don't want to go out with boys. I'm only interested in one boy.
You sort of fell for him, huh?
I guess maybe I did just that, Daddy.
Babsy, let me put it this way. Being stupid's no crime as long as a person's willing to change.
I love you just as you are, Dad.
But let me put it another way, Babsy.
If you'd only phone like he promised, that's all I ask.
Well, I don't like to puncture your dreams, baby, but I don't think he's ever going to phone.
Dad, he's got to. He's just got to.
Now, don't brood over him, baby. Maybe he ain't so much after all.
It's everything I want. The girl meets plenty of boys every day. Suddenly one comes into her life and she knows this is it.
I know. It was like that with your mother. When she took me home and introduced me to her folks and said she was marrying me, her father looked at me and said, "This is it."
Oh, Daddy, I'm miserable.
There, baby. Don't cry. There's lots of other boys.
I don't want the other boy. I never want to look at another boy ever again.
Poor, stupid, little mixed-up kid. Her heart is breaking.
What's Babs phone about?
As the French say, Junior, toujours l'amour.
What's that mean?
How do I know? I'm no philosopher.
Hi, I'm Bruce Adams. Is Babs in?
Well, yeah, she's in, but she doesn't want to see you.
Why not?
Because she's crazy about a certain boy named Leonard.
Leonard? Leonard who?
The This Is It boy. It's no good you seeing her. You'd just be wasting your time.
Well, I don't understand. She said I was to call.
Well, I'm sorry, son, but you ain't it. She just told me she couldn't look at you.
Oh, yeah? Well, okay, if that's the way she feels, goodbye.
Goodbye. Huh? That's life, Junior. There's a boy who thinks I got a charming, intelligent daughter.
Dad, who was that?
Some square called Bruce something or other.
Bruce Adams?
Yeah, but I got rid of him fast, Babsy. I told him you didn't even want to look at him.
Dad, you didn't.
Boy, was he sore.
Bruce Adams is the boy I've been waiting to hear from. And you've just ruined my life.
But, Babsy, I thought Leonard would...
Leonard. You and your silly Leonard. I hate him. I despise him. And I never want to hear his name again. Oh.
Well, now what's happened? Riley, what have you done to Babs?
Well, nothing, Peg. I was just straightening out her...
Boy I ever cared about sincerely, and my father throws him out.
Yep, that's how it goes. My father sits on the porch trying to drag him in. Babs, there he is.
Bruce?
No, Leonard. You, Leonard. Yoo-hoo, Leonard, over here.
Jeepers, he's dreamy.
Hello, Miss Riley. Nice seeing you again.
It's mutual.
I don't think I've met this young lady.
Oh, well, this is my friend, who are you?
I'm Babs Riley.
Babs Riley.
I'm afraid I played a dirty trick on you, Mr. Johnson.
Who's a dirty trick?
Well, I didn't mean it that way, Audrey.
Well, could an outsider get in on what you do mean?
Well, I had another date last night when my father made the date with you, and, well, Audrey wasn't doing anything last night, so...
Or tonight either.
So we just switched identities. I guess I owe you an apology.
You most certainly do. May I sit down?
Of course. Golly, Audrey, you'll be late.
Late? For what?
The dentist.
Oh, that's not until next week. I've got plenty of time.
But if your tooth hurts so, I'm sure he'll see you now.
Oh, yeah. My pivot. Excuse me, Leonard. I'm in agony. Darn it.
So you're Babs.
I'm very ashamed. Will you forgive me?
We'll have to go into conference about that. Say, tonight? About 8:30, Babs?
I just adore conferences, Leonard.
Excuse me. You're Mr. Riley, aren't you?
Yeah. You ain't one of Babs's beaux, are you?
I don't think so. I'm Waldo Binney. I just moved in the Goodacre house down the street, and I make it a point to meet my neighbors.
Oh, yeah. Well, you don't want to meet me. I'm in the doghouse.
Oh, gee, that's too bad. Wife trouble?
No, daughter trouble.
Oh, yeah. Children can be a great problem, I always say.
You married?
No, that's why I always say it.
Well, my Babs is cute and charming, but a little on the stupid side.
Oh, I wouldn't say that, Mr. Riley.
Well, I don't say it. The boy that she went out with said it.
Oh, peak, probably. Just plain peak.
You mean he took a peek and saw that she was stupid?
No, I mean she probably wouldn't neck, and it hurt his vanity, see, so he just said she was stupid.
Oh. Yeah, well, my daughter ain't no necking nightingale.
Well, I haven't met your daughter as yet, Mr. Riley, but I'd hazard a guess that she's cute, coy, captivating, charming, cheerful, and chic.
Huh? Yeah, she gets it from me. Excuse me, I gotta go inside. If there's anything you need, why, ask me for it, huh?
Oh, you can count on me, Mr. Riley.
Yeah, well, welcome to Blueview. Good night.
Good night.
That's my boy.
What's that for?
That's for being a charming, intelligent son. And from now on, I'm not interfering in your life or Babs's.
Gosh, Pa, do you mean it?
Shake. You could have shaken southpaw.
Good evening, Mr. Riley. Is Babs in?
Not to you. Get out, you contemptible cad. What? Never darken my daughter's life or my porch steps again.
For heaven's sakes, Riley. Who was that, Junior?
Pop threw him out so fast I couldn't see.
I know what I'm doing, Peg. Babsy will thank me for this.
Thank you for what?
Pop just tossed out another one of your boyfriends.
Dad.
Don't worry, Babs. It was just that Leonard that you hate and despise.
But I don't hate and despise him. I think he's the most wonderful boy I ever met. Mother, he ruined my life.
That's 2 lives. She's got more lives than a cat.
It's for you, Babs. Well, Riley, I hope you're satisfied.
Peg, I distinctly heard her say that she hated and despised that Leonard. That's him come back. I'll square it.
Just what's the darned idea, Riley, of shutting the door in Leonard's face?
Well, it was a mistake.
I'll say it was. After I took the trouble of driving him out here.
Yeah, but I know, but Beds, he'd love to go out with Leonard. You can fire me if she don't.
I already have that in mind.
Well, mistakes can happen, Mr. Cox.
Especially around here.
Everything's all right, Dad. I'm sorry I made a scene. I'm going out.
Oh, that's fine, Betsy. Well, hurry up. Don't keep Leonard waiting.
Leonard, I'm going out with Marvin.
Marvin? Who's Marvin?
3rd string end on the football team. Good night. I won't be late.
Well, Mr. Riley, what does Leonard do now?
Well, I'll call up Bruce. He and Leonard can go out together. Hi, Peg. Did you have fun?
Don't speak to me.
Well, Peg, I didn't get fired when I got Leonard a date to go dancing, didn't I?
Oh, Leonard doesn't dance. He does a marathon. My feet are killing me.
That's the thanks I get. Women are a losing fight.